Yeah, this is total value of useful items. This is not necessarily just like a box of cash. It's a box of
Okay.
cash and like flour and tradable goods that this fort has. Yeah, you guys
We
can
might
take
Flour
100.
with gold.
we might want to leave that at the base we're taking over.
Yeah.
No.
Or give it to the.
It's
How
not
much-
literally flour. He's saying it's like other items we can sell.
So about 85% is going to be like sellable goods. So this is like livestock, horses, and flour, and like things you can trade. So this is the value of most of the assets. The rest,
I think we just give the tradable goods to the caravan, or the people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends on what they are.
so the hard cash that they have on hand is about 660 gold.
Okay.
So we get
So
110 each.
Yeah, I say we take that and give all the tradable goods to the people.
It depends on what it is, because like if it's like weapons or artifacts or something like that, then they're not.
Well, yeah, but he said.
But like obviously we're leaving them the
livestock
food.
and yeah.
Right.
You're gonna
Okay.
have armaments. Armaments. Alright. You guys
So-
are getting 3 magic items. What rarity are you guys lucky dogs getting? That's the real question.
Relic. Is that it?
No.
Legendary.
1 item? Oh, that's pretty high. That's uncommon. That's common. That's cocked. I'll roll on the dragon dice for this last one, just because I feel like it might roll the best for you guys. It rolled the worst for you guys. That's a 3.
You like me.
You lied to me.
Can I use my inspiration on treasure rolls?
That, please.
I will allow that.
Oh.
Okay, do it.
Well, can I use my inspiration on the other one then?
That was good. Okay, that is a good call because now you're getting
Yeah.
a rare magic item.
Oh.
You got a common magic item, a rare magic item, and a uncommon magic item.
So common, uncommon, and a rare. Not bad.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And then the items, using your GMG, have it separated into different, themes. So like there's armaments, implements, relics. This is definitely armaments because you just stacked a fortress. So for armaments, the rare magic item.
Lewis, I think you got some company.
Ooh, this is really nice. There's that.
If it's heavy armor, I got good.
Aren't you getting enchanted armor?
Yeah,
or
I've got a
something?
dragon egg, but I don't have armor yet.
No, but aren't the dwarves like crafting something special for you back in?
Oh well, no, they're helping me reforge my shield.
Oh, gotcha.
Last, not least,
This cheese smells amazing.
there are 2 weapons.
Mm.
The braid?
What?
Ugh.
There
Two
are 2
weapons?
weapons
I think it smells
Two
from
weapons.
the magic item table. One is an item I've never heard of.
Ooh.
I like those. Maybe.
The other is a ring. So there's a ring and 2 weapons. One's
Oh
a
no,
sword.
not another ring.
I like them.
I have yet to decide what type of item it is.
The last time my character wore a ring, I lost my hand, so we'll see.
No, you lost your finger, not your hand.
No, he cut
No,
off
it
my
was the
He
hand.
didn't have time to precision.
But yeah, he cut off
strike
the
my
straight
finger.
hand.
Oh,
Slash ring.
that's right.
It was a
No,
time.
you're-
What? So,
It was a desperate situation. He didn't have time to just cut off the finger.
That's fair. That would have been
Agree with
very
that.
impressive. if he got just the finger.
Even if he was aiming for the finger, he would have got all four.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just a strike like that.
Unless he was flipping him
Like-
off while he was doing it, that would have been kind of funny. Well, I guess it depends what
Yeah,
finger.
A ring finger.
Depends when you were. Yeah, depends where you were wearing it.
I mean, I usually wear my rings on middle
I
finger,
can't be good.
It'd be like
but
the,
I don't know
the
about Connie.
Assassin's Creed ritual.
Okay.
Well, they have a tool for that, don't they? They just
Yeah, they just get a cigar.
So
Oh,
this
that's what I
fetch.
there's a sword. I am gonna roll for what type of sword this is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is.
What game was it? I was just like
It's a-
watching a gameplay or something. Maybe I played it.
A what?
I feel like I
So
just
there-
saw like a. Sorry, go ahead.
So this item is a glaive
Look, glaive.
and well crafted with elvish symbols.
I do like glaives.
Jack Valentine, if you were to look at this item,
Yes.
this reminds you of some of the items that your father had. Just the attention to the detail, but a little different. Not necessarily Sylvanesty. You're guessing probably Qui-Gon-esty. The Qui-Gon-esty realm elves that live about on the other side of the continent. These elves are a little bit more well known for being trade merchants and tradesmen. If we were to connect them to other worlds, they would be like moon elves of Faerun, or the elves of Rivendell and Lord of the Rings.
Hmm.
It's a higher
See if the
class
Sil-
elf.
yeah, like the elves.
Higher class mysterious.
The Sylvanesti are more the more mysterious, more reclusive elves. The Quaganesti are more of the they're still slightly reclusive, but they're a little bit more outgoing than the Sylvanesti.
So I'm hearing this is going to be something for either Moroni or Mormon.
I could use a better weapon, but I might ditch my. I'm probably gonna ditch my sword.
Well, the next one is a weapon. I
What was that first one?
It's a glaive.
Glaive.
It's an elvish
it's a
glaive.
good-
Two-handed weapon, 1d10 damage.
let me write this down.
Maybe it's a Vorpal glaive. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Slow down, sir.
It's
Aww.
a freaking Dragonlance. The next weapon is a freaking Dragonlance.
Yeah, you just find the Dragonlance.
You
Wow.
win the game. You unlock with a rare achievement.
After thousands of years, it was in a chest somewhere at ground level.
This ancient relic that is
0.1%
so
of the
integral
players
to
with
the
this
the lore of this world.
If we roll a nat 20 on a loot check, that's what we're getting.
So
You
do
mean
you
like
want me to
100?
roll?
We'll just rewrite the entire world because we rolled a nat 20.
That's how nat 20s
I
work.
already
of
did
course.
that.
Of course.
This actually kind of funny enough that you guys get this, because this is something that Jack, you kind of were looking for something like this. This is an spelled weapon.
Oh wow.
A weapon that carries the
Hello?
spell.
Yeah. Okay. So the type of weapon this would carry a. Okay, this bound to the spell. This is very must be belong to conjuration, divination, evocation, necromancy, or transmutation school. The
Evocation,
type of
I get that.
spell that this has is it's a leveled spell, so a first level spell. It requires attunement. What the hell would this be? Just because this is kind of a theme, and I'm thinking about it, it's gonna have the spell Witch Bolt attached to it.
What's the weapon? A hammer.
You want a hammer?
Think about it.
We can't hear you, Lewis.
You
You
didn't say
want it to be
anything.
Mjolnir? You
Yeah.
want this to be Mjolnir?
It's
No,
a,
no,
it's,
just
a, it's a dwarven thrower with witch bolt.
Okay,
Leave me on
actually,
that.
I do for it. It is a.
And, oh yeah, and is
Great
enchanted
hammer.
with loyalty on top of that.
Well, that's what a dwarven thrower does.
It's great.
It's not a dwarven thrower though. It is just a light hammer, but it is a dwarven make with lightning magic attached to it.
I'll let someone else have it.
And
Mormon
then
wants it.
the last item is a ring.
A ring of invisibility.
What's this ring?
Does anybody have the spell? I mean, I kind of gave you guys on the. I slipped on the Inspel weapon because it's such a new item for me. But-
I do not have identify.
Yeah, if anybody has the identify spell.
But if you let me sleep with the weapon and the ring, I'll tell you what it does in the morning.
I don't like the sound of that.
I have detect magic. That's close.
That
Can I roll with Arcana?
You can cast detect magic if you wish,
Yeah.
it only tells you the
Probably
school of
give you-
magic though, but it's at least a little bit more.
but it would give you a good bit of idea.
I do not have that.
All right, yeah. I'll cast detect magic on it.
All right. The ring
I'll take the hammer. If
carries
nobody takes it.
abjuration magic on it.
Huh?
Abjuration.
Abjuration magic. So this is protection magic. Is on this ring.
What does the ring look like? What's its
I
design?
call it. I died twice.
Wait, hold on.
So
I
you want?
died twice.
So do you want
I
the
want
hammer?
the
Or do you
ring.
want the ring?
I'll take the ring. I
Oh, wait,
nearly
hold
died
on.
twice.
Wait, what is it? What is it again?
So we have a glaive, a hammer, and a ring.
What's the magic called again?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Similar to enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
on the group chat. I'd take it to them, but at the same time, I'm like, probably not.
Honestly,
Ring.
I don't really care who gets it, but from a tactical standpoint, I feel like I should get it.
Oh.
Well, it depends
I
on
don't
what kind of protection magic it is. Because if it's like
Yeah.
one kind of like where you like cast protection, then yeah, I agree. The cleric should have it. But if it's
It
something that
looks
will
like,
protect
so
the
it is
wearer,
a ring, silver ring with gold etchings, and I mean, it's kind of obvious not looking at it. It has a shield on it,
Ah, it is a ring of
and
protection.
inscribed in it is a symbol. It has a symbol of the Gold
Jeez.
Knight Solamnia. For the, this would have been the symbol of the Knights of the Rose,
uh-oh.
which is an order of the Knights of Solamnia.
So do we know who wants what?
If nobody else does, I will take the ring. But if someone else
Okay.
wants it, I don't.
I would,
No, I think
the
that's
ring
a
would be
good-
cool, but I don't need it.
I think
I just feel like if I'm protecting people, with,
You need
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
protected.
that's-
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
So
Okay, no, I agree.
I'm okay with the glaive. Something that can be switched between 1 and 2 hands. I mean, I guess I do have my staff, but a glaive would be kind of I guess a glaive would be an upgrade from that.
Glaive would definitely be an upgrade. Glaive would be kind of sick.
That would be actually really cool, like, because it's still with the staff, but it has like a blade attached. I like that.
Make it a switchblade
sounds
glaive.
I'm just trying to see the item again, this that I gave you, because I know what the ring is. I'm actually fairly familiar with that item.
you said it's
I
a
don't know,
ring
just-
of protection.
It is a ring of protection.
Okay,
I think it's just
rare.
it's a +1 AC, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah,
looking
plus
at.
1 AC.
Okay.
Which may seem small, but it's something.
Oh, this does not require attunement. That's not bad. Okay. It's actually
don't?
a legit item. Well, this glaive.
Oh, I was gonna say,
So
get
you
10
put
rings
the
of
glaive,
protection.
It starts glowing this moonlight.
Ooh.
And that's literally it, because it's a common magic item.
It just glows moonlight.
It glows.
So I'll just...
It's
In
safe.
darkness, the unsheathed blade of this weapon sheds moonlight, creating light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15-foot radius, which is not bad. That's not a bad item.
Alright, I'll write down
Attune
Moonglaive.
How do you attune?
It glows blue and
You spend half an hour with something-ish.
Oh,
Unless we're doing it differently.
gotcha.
And who wants the hammer?
Moonglaive.
Little
What did we
Milner.
decide was the spell on it? Do we know what spell is on
Which
it?
bolt?
I feel like
We
no one
do,
wants it, we
but-
could give it to Mormon. To give him something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Alright, so plus
Yeah.
4 to hit, plus 4 damage. See, a glaive is
I'll just say that
1d10.
character you guys would know just because the detect magic.
So wait, what spell is attached to the hammer?
Which bolt?
Which bolt?
Bolt. Okay. Yeah, I think Mormon can have it. We need a barbarian with a hammer.
Well, it's a light hammer, you said?
Yeah, to highlight.
Yes.
So it's literally like Mjolnir, one-handed.
You chuck it. Or hit with it. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It would give him a long-range spell, too.
That's
You
true.
should always have a combination of good long and short range.
Well, what would his because the witch bolts, that's a spell attack, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
a
the
heavy
stats
reach
for
two-handed
it
weapon.
is 13, it has a spell save DC of 13 when it uses the spell charge, with a +5 to hit. The
Okay.
spell.
Dang. That's really nice.
Yeah. A free use of a spell is not bad. Particularly Witch Bolt, which is a really solid choice.
So the staff, it just turns into a glow stick, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
So well, your glaive. So it is like a functioning glaive, has the stats of a glaive, but it glows.
Can I turn it on and off?
If it's unsheathed. So it has.
How do
it
you
comes with
sheath
a
a
sheath.
glaive? Okay. Hold on, let me remove
don't-
my marshmallow tips off of both ends real quick. Turn off the safety.
As a safety.
Okay, it's a
I
two-handed
assume that
weapon.
it has a cover that you just to keep like wind and rain off of it. I assume that's what what the sheath is for a glaive.
Yeah. Okay, so question. As a
Freaking
monk, so it's a two-handed weapon. So I can put away my shield when I'm using it, which would lower my AC just a little bit. But if I do my attacks with the glaive, can I still do unarmed strikes?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
That just seems
It-
so flavorful. And actually, if you this is me just thinking about Total War. If you in the Total War games for like this Shogun Total War, like a lot of the Buddhist warrior monks would have like glaives and stuff. It's cool.
Okay, so I will take the glaive then.
It just fits so well in my image of what Sunder already is. So
Yeah.
So I kind of imagine a glaive looking like the elvish glaives from or the ones with the Lord of the Rings, the War of the Last Alliance. You remember the swords, the elves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I kind
That's
of
what I'm
imagine this
thinking.
glaive looking like.
actually, there's a lot of the same lines I'm thinking about.
I'm
too.
looking up glaives, and it's just bringing up swords because it's stupid.
Because it's stupid. You know, I literally here. I'm gonna send this picture in the chat because this is what I'm kind of imagining it as.
Which one?
The memes chat. 'Cause
Oh,
that's where I'm
no.
at.
Alright, I saw
No, we're
this,
not-
so now you guys have to see it too.
Uh-oh.
No! Oh!
Okay, please remove.
Please remove.
I agree.
Thank you.
That wouldn't get distracting at all. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that makes
These are cool.
sense.
Wait, so it is a sword.
Well,
Pretty much.
so technically these ones were elven longswords, but a glaive would have a longer handle, so it's like a staff with a blade like that at the end.
Yeah,
It's
like a
half
double
staff,
a
half
double
sword.
bladed staff, basically. Is how I was
And
imagining.
like a
glaive.
mixture of a sword and a spear together.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
sword
how
and
I-
spear. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, you guys are in the fort,
I'm gonna need a huge
having
recap.
looted it now.
Well, anything important, I
here's
guess,
some-
because if it was just the fight, then
I nearly died twice. Lewis. Well, I guess I went unconscious twice. Lewis went unconscious once.
my friends keep dying around me. Okay.
And then you got launched outside of the forts from the gnome flinger.
Yeah, you
Ah.
weren't
So
even
that
in
was
the
our,
game.
that was
Steve
our
Rock-
explanation for you not being in the fight.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then
So you return
Gotta
eventually
hold it
looking a little
Yeah.
bruised and broken, but you're fine.
Yeah, so some people were broken. One person placed himself in a very tactful location, honestly. Very smart.
So was
And
was
another
it?
man running across the wall.
Hmm.
And then what? There was that one guy that turned into a dragon.
Love
What?
that.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I killed him in one shot,
Naturally.
naturally. And then I drug another dragon out of the sky,
Naturally.
Yep, he did do that. Yeah.
naturally.
He does forget to mention that with the dragon he killed with one shot, he also almost killed himself. Because he sent a
Naturally.
fireball with him and the dragon.
Also,
It
if you
was
had been
worth
5
it.
feet to the left.
Wait, you casted
would've killed all
fireball
the wolves.
centered on yourself, basically, to kill this guy?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no,
pretty
the
I was
the first
very
guy, first
determined to
dragon
kill
he
it.
killed. Yeah, he cast
Yeah.
2 fireballs on himself, basically.
Yep.
He
So-
casted
and if
2
that,
fireballs on himself. Oh, okay.
If
Yeah.
that
And I
fireball had been 5
survived.
feet to the left, it would have killed Aldrin.
So,
I knew what I was doing. Okay.
No,
then
I don't believe that.
I went straight to the crank so everyone could get in, and then they kept on killing me for some reason. I can't think of why they were trying to kill me.
Naturally.
But
No
then,
idea.
Mormon and Moroni decided to go to this one corner of the fort, and so we had the
We were
tanks.
fighting on our own.
Yeah, and then but fortunately, Miles was here to save us. Otherwise,
Yeah. Yeah. The
Otherwise,
cleric
this-
really clutched that time.
otherwise the invasion would have failed.
Oh yeah.
so after you guys are finished looting and receiving these items from their coffers, you come out.
How much gold did we receive again? Sorry.
4,000?
The actual cash that you guys are deciding to collect from what you guys told me is 660 because the rest are like tradable items. So like
Okay.
our
If we're splitting it amongst the 6 of us, it's 110 gold each. So that's what I wrote
Okay.
down.
What was the weapon I got called? What, like, is it in the
is it a
Moonblade?
touch?
Moontouch Glaive? Is that in the Dungeon Master Guide?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can send you like the stuff for it.
I can screenshot it. That's why I asked.
Okay.
I just want to find it so that way I can remember that it does
It
stuff.
also might not be. This one is actually a new magic item.
Oh, it's in the new one? Oh, yeah. If you could
Yeah.
send me a screenshot of it, then that'd be great.
Yep. So you guys come out and they are unlocking some of the prisoners that were in the fort. There were 2 prisoners, a Kendir and a soldier, a cowman soldier. That looks pretty. He looks a little bit more worse for wear than the Kendir. But they also have right next to Raven the commander of the fort, which I described a little bit briefly, that was captured. That you guys did not kill. He is kneeling on the ground right next to Raven, and Raven is like starting to berate him with questions. And the man is just shaking his head, and he's like, "What do you want from me, lady?" Pretty much. And he looks at you, and then he sees you guys come out, and he just gets this really like twisted smile and says, "You ready for all your hard work that you put in, all that blood and tears of taking this fort to go to naught, this victory you guys gained for yourselves, it's all a waste. The fort's going to be taken back by the Dragon Arm. This is only just a simple this group that I was leading was simply to raid and pillage. A welcoming committee, you can say, from your wonderful benefactors, and he like is a mock bow. The real army is coming.
And where are they
It's-
then?
Oh,
He's like,
There-
you all got it.
we're taking our delicious time.
Well, that's gonna get
That's
you killed, but okay.
rather you than Cassandra.
Am I allowed to kill this guy?
Not yet. Hang on.
When he's finished, can I kill the guy?
You saw
Maybe.
he looks at you, Jack, muttering about if you can kill this guy. You saw that dragon you took down.
Yeah.
That man was a
Didn't have chance
messenger.
to go to the plane.
He was taking something from that we recently recovered and bring it back to the main army. Soon, the sky will be filled with red wings.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
Too bad you won't get to see it.
True.
Michael, I kind of mentioned this kind of as passing, but you do recognize the name Cassandra. You know her very well, unfortunately.
Mhm.
He was. So,
Is that my Apollyon woman?
yes.
Yep, figured. She's the one that killed me.
Oh.
She thought she killed me. She left me for dead after stabbing me in the chest.
Always confirm the
Sure.
kill.
She never did. She was too proud.
I'm gonna roll something for this guy. Oh yeah, he recognizes you, Michael. He looks at you. Michael, I recognize you. You're that little pup.
What do we call
That Cassandra. I thought Cassandra actually killed you. Huh.
AG.
Guess she does have a heart.
I'm not saying I'm not gratifying his. I'm not gratifying him with an answer.
Tell me how it feels to be on the losing side now, Michael. You ready for Cassandra to stab you in the gut again? Should probably take longer about it. Let you squirm. Let the blood rush from your chest.
So what's the deal with all of these dragons? And the sky being filled with red.
Red wings.
We
Got him
are bringing the
somewhere.
world to a new order. We're bringing back the world that existed before the cataclysm.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just the collateral that unfortunately needs to be removed in order for that dream to come to fruition.
You really
Why
think you'll
bring
be
it back?
happy in such a new world? I pity you.
Raven, like, looks at a soldier and says, "That's enough." Gag him. And one of the soldiers brings up a cloth and gags the man and says, "Bring him to the cells. We'll bring him to Calaman for trial."
So it was
She looks at
it was a human that was basically the lead human that was running the fort.
yeah, he was
Okay.
the commander.
Well, I think we need to get this information as quickly as possible back to capital.
I recommend we also take him out as soon as possible.
You're talking about the commander?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second, sorry guys.
Corwin's dying.
No! First the Wi-Fi, and now him.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
That's all right. No, I'm not dying. I'm not joking. It's wrong type.
Just a couple tonsil stones coming out, you know.
Anyway, were you talking about the commander killing the commander?
Yes.
I mean, if they had wasted 3 more seconds without like gagging him, I would have cut his head off myself.
Can I do it now?
All the restraint in me to not.
Well, we don't want someone to end up like Michael on the other side. Someone that we regret killing and stabbing us back not too long from now.
He's not gonna have to check him back.
Trust me, he's not coming back.
Raven is like, hey, I know you guys want to bring justice to him, and justice will come, but
Look,
he's
I
a
just
commander.
killed a dragon and pulled another one out of the sky. I'm on a killing spree right now.
My blood is pumping, the
I
adrenaline's
appreciate
kicking in.
your
I'm ready to
strength.
go.
I'll leave the judgment to God. I'll just set up the appointments.
I don't take prisoners.
We'll just set the appointment with the judge.
I say, let us be calm. Who knows? He may be useful in the future.
I
If we
doubt
start
that.
killing prisoners, if we kill prisoners now, what's going to prevent the Red Dragon army from killing prisoners? He could be a valuable asset.
That's what they're
for
already
training in the
doing.
future.
They don't take
Yes.
prisoners. They just
Their
kill
whole
people.
philosophy is to not take prisoners.
So why should I show them mercy?
Because we're different than them. Because we aren't the monsters that they are.
Well, I grew up in the wild. In the wild, it's kill or be killed. So let me kill him.
There'll be no killing.
Wait, what's the what's keeping us from killing him right now? What more information can we gain from him?
Did he actually tell you where their troop positions were, other than that they're somewhere ready
Was
to
a-
pounce?
About to, and then I got interrupted.
Hey, fine. Can I torture him real quick?
Do
No,
you
we're
feel like
better
you
than
can get
that.
that information, Sunder? Because I would love if you can get that information.
I mean, I was asking like where this army was then, but I don't think that question was ever answered.
Yeah, I think he purposely avoided that question.
Yeah.
The time. Well, yeah, it just is going to take some time. We have, I'm just following, guys. I understand. I want them to pay as much as you do, but I'm not part of the army. I have to follow orders, and this guy he is the commander of this battalion, and he could give us some location of their forces, maybe a head count, because we don't know how many.
Then let's get that information.
And I'll take care of that. But if you guys can get the immediate information about what he said back to Eleman, that'd be great. We'll bring him. We received reinforcements because we need to hold this fort, or they'll probably take it back.
He said they already have plans to.
I think it's
That's
a bad
what we're-
idea for any of us to stay. If we're going to stay, I say we all stay one night so we can rest and recover, and we get out of this fort as soon as possible.
But none of them escaped. We made sure of that. So my hope is
That's
that they
true.
won't finish soon. So if you can leave on the morrow and give them the information and tell them that we've secured the fort and we expect reinforcements, my hope is that they will. it will provide.
I think this is a good idea. Plus, I don't know if I definitely want to take some time to recover after this battle before I make the journey back. Calaman.
Benjamin, you look so mad.
I'm just thinking. I've had an interesting last few weeks, personally.
Alright.
I'm trying to get into Sunder's head. Also,
You're totally good, man.
it's like, would Sunder want to kill this guy? Probably.
So what's the problem with me wanting to do it?
I didn't say that there was.
This is
Mostly
going to be
just
your
one
pack
person.
bonding moment.
There you go.
Finally!
Don't push it.
Oh.
So you guys,
Oh, actually, while we wait, the two rat walkie-talkies we have,
Oh, yes.
I would like
The rat attack.
to look over them, investigate them, whatever I need to do to be able to replicate whatever rune is on it.
roll me a very high Arcana check, and then we'll talk.
He's gonna get a nat
Hi,
20.
what?
I
Arcana.
was like, don't ever
There's-
say that to Luis.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
He just has two ways of rolling, high and higher.
I love that. High and higher. Also, what color should I roll?
Just pick one.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Pick your least favorite.
My least favorite. That's a good question. I like all my dice.
Well, yeah, but which was a little less favorite? Like your least favorite color or something. Not that you don't
you know,
like it,
fair.
but less favorite.
Technically my least favorite would be this one.
Then roll it.
Where's that? Yeah. Is that for intelligence?
Arcana, yeah.
Arcana?
So your intelligence
Or-
modifier and your proficiency if you're proficient in it.
That'd be a 14.
Here's the thing.
Dang.
You're looking at these rat attacks. I like that. These rat attacks.
Rat attack.
The carvings and the runes on these are incredibly complex. They are just way over your head, and you just do not understand it. You feel like if you spent more time studying this, particularly if you had access to the information in with the Mages of High Sorcery, you probably could replicate this stuff. But this is like
I will
Wow.
be copying it down onto a paper.
Mhm. All right. Sorry for the background.
Spooky.
Anything else you guys want to do before you guys rest?
No.
All right. You guys rest. You guys sleep in the beds of dead men. And
I mean, that's true with most beds, I'd imagine.
you guys, yeah, it's pretty comfortable actually. Just like haunting ghosts above you. And you guys wake up. The journey back to Calaman is pretty uneventful until about a few hours before. You're starting to see the city walls like rise high above you in the distance. When you also are seeing a lone rider heading straight towards you guys.
Fireball, no.
This guy is like riding pretty fast.
Any colors or anything?
Do we recognize him?
Oh, he's wearing Calman blues easily. You can see that.
Well, don't completely trust it until we know for sure.
But do we recognize him as somebody from the fort? That's my worry.
No, this is coming straight from the city.
Okay.
So someone's
Okay.
intercepting us on our way to the city, basically.
Yes.
Coming from the
like,
city.
Right before you guys are entering the front gates, this guy's rushing
Gotcha.
out of the front gates, heading straight like your direction.
So towards us, not past us? Okay.
Well, not towards us, but that could be past. Yeah, this guy's moving
Okay.
pretty fast.
I get out of his way.
I use a message. Ask him what happened.
He like nearly
Thank you.
trembles off his horse, falls off his horse.
He fell off his
That's what
horse?
I
Well,
mean.
fetch.
He stays on this horse,
Okay, that's good.
starts looking around, and sees you pointing at him, and he like slows down. It's like, "Whoa, actually, I think you're the people I'm trying to find." And you realize this guy's a courier,
Naturally.
Oh,
a military courier for Kalman.
bet. What's the message?
What's the
this
word,
is-
Jonah?
Marshal Vendry sends her regards. He was coming to the fort to ask for a report on what is going on. She's currently in the field. I stopped in the city to get another horse to trade horses so I can ride over to where Wheel Watch is.
We have one captive. It was the leader of the group.
Go for it.
Okay, and he's like, he takes out a quick sheet of paper and some charcoal and is writing this down. And he's like, okay, you have a captive. Fort. I'm assuming fort is secure.
Yes, it
We're
is.
secured.
But we got word that the Red Dragon Army will be reorganizing soon with a larger force and will likely retake the fort. And I imagine heads for Kalaman and seek to destroy the world as it is and bring it back as it was before the... I can't remember the name.
Cataclysm.
The Cataclysm, yeah.
He's writing. He's taking that and he's like, okay, I need to sum that up. He's like, do bad things. He's, like just really
we have a
like.
word count? Go.
And he's like, okay. I have. Are you guys gonna ask them to give reinforcements to Wheel Watch? Just asking.
No.
Yeah.
Let him die. No, yeah. There has been
Well,
okay.
there has been a request for reinforcements.
I honestly say abandon the fort. Save the soldiers there. I don't think we can hold it.
Well,
But
I don't think we
that's
want
up to them.
Well, what would be the advantages of having it versus not having it? Like, we could, bring them in, protect their lives, have a stronger base here, or we could have a better watch out there who could send message and keep things out there
That's
and hold an
true.
army at bay. Like, we gotta know what what our strategy is.
That's
yeah,
fair.
if we want to just like hold everybody in the kingdom here in Kalaman, we can, but that just makes Kalaman the main target. Everything else is open field,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's fair.
And we know they're going to come to Kalaman eventually. It just depends on how much we want to slow them down.
And my guess is
That's
Kalaman
fair.
isn't ready for a full siege.
I can guarantee it's not ready for a full siege, at least not against these guys.
Yeah, especially not against these guys.
Yeah. This guy is writing this all down and says, I also bring word from the council, city council. So Marshal Vendry is currently on the field. She might have mentioned this before she left, that she was going to cut off the some of the Dragon Army forces from separating us from the rest of Calumet, from the rest of Solamnia. However, in her absence, the forces, the city council got word that a contingent of soldiers from the Dragon Army broke off and are heading south, likely to pillage. It's a decent amount, about for what we gain word, about a few thousand strong, and having a decent amount of forces left to protect the city. The city council has decreed that to take no more half measures and to try to give a decisive victory for Kalman. This was this motion. I believe. What was the guy's name? What's this weird
Log-a-log.
man? Logoloth? No.
I said log-a-log. The red wall reference.
I got that.
You
That
said
was
motion
good.
carried.
Wait
It reminded me of the Gautam.
Yes. His name was his surname was Uthastride. Baccharis? Lord Baccharis.
Cars. Why do I know that name?
Was he the entitled? Is his son the entitled guy? That was
Yeah.
like Malfoy?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the Malfoys.
Father will hear about this.
Oh, wait. You're throwing me into the path of those two?
Wait.
Are you sure about this?
It's
They
are you
aren't
talking to
traitors.
the
They're
That's why
still
you get to be
citizens
in-
from the previous city. They are still nobles. Vogler, and they can still do good. Them I still have hope for. At least the son.
I don't.
I have hope for the son.
I don't.
I don't know about that little rat.
How old is he?
Well,
Was he like 20 or something?
Yeah, the kid was about like he's about like 19, 18, so
Mm-hmm.
just turned old.
Okay.
His dad though, he is about in his 40s, 50s.
Okay, fair enough.
He looks like his dad looks like this. He's got a nice bald spot.
Okay, I see. Bigger dude.
Uh-oh.
So
He's an
he
egghead.
he tells you this, and he's like, well, I must be off. I must bring I'll go and to the fort so I can also get a report from Raven because Marshal Vendry she want to report from you and she want to report from Marshal Vendry, so I'll continue on my way. And as he's going, you see him slip something discreetly to Thunder because he assumes Thunder is the leader of the party.
Sick, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You kind of were like this, along with Morto, but particularly Sunder was the spearhead of like, hey, everybody sign up.
That is true, I was. I'll stash away whatever he
I was
gave
kind
me.
of forced to do it.
We know.
You were forced to do it. Morto was like, hey, I'm main supporter, and everybody else was like, no, thanks. What weird reasons?
Because we
my
don't
God.
sign up for the Communist Union.
they aren't communists.
I didn't.
Marx isn't
I
around
didn't
in this
sign up,
world, so
though.
nobody
I was
can be
forced to do it.
communist.
If everyone's
the Marxists
communist, then no
aren't
one
the
is.
The originators of communism. They were just the main ones in our world.
Look, I was over here saying, nah, this is my
They
life.
don't recognize
saying it's
class
our
warfare.
life.
They aren't communist. You might be able to say they're totalitarian, which I disagree with, but they aren't communist. They don't
Wait,
believe in
why-
class warfar.
Oh, we're getting a bunch of Eggman because of the death. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
Yep.
why are we getting Eggman?
It's Baccharis.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Of course, does look like Eggman, like Mechanus.
That's why I made the joke.
Okay, so what
I built
did
them.
he give me?
So it's a little slip of paper, and you
Mhm.
recognize Darrett's handwriting.
Okay.
And this is what. Give me a second. So, this guy before, when he's giving that recap, he says like they are trying to. This is an ambush. The Calamant soldiers are trying to ambush the Dragon Army troops at a crossing, about right over here.
Okay, so quite a ways away.
Yeah. So this is about a day ago before that they marshaled out. But this is Darrett's handwriting, and he says, and it is written very hastily. Come at once. Bakaris is leading us to Ruin at Steel Springs. He's commander of this mission, and I can't disobey. I'll do what I can, but I need your help.
Okay. So Bakaris said. Did he say Bakaris was leading the mission?
Yeah. And the messenger confirmed that with the open discussion, but
Right.
this also confirms that. So Bakaris is leading this excursion.
Okay.
Why do they keep listening to this guy?
Well, he's still a
Yeah.
noble.
He's a self-proclaimed
say-
noble.
I mean, put
I
in.
say
So, you guys want to redeem a freaking
Huh?
Dragon Army captain, but you don't want to redeem one of our own nobles?
Heck
Well,
no.
I'm not saying
I hate
I'm
you
saying we
guys.
should go save him, but I'm just asking who on earth is thinking, we should listen to this guy.
He's still probably a brilliant tactician.
Can I bring that up to the
Politician.
council?
The council,
Not brave enough for politics.
you
I
can
will
try.
bring up to the council. I will
Let's
roll
bring
for
it
it
up.
right here and now.
Let's bring it up to them. Actually, that might be good to get the council on our side.
Let's go. I will roll for this right now.
You're willing to roll for anything, which I guess is what makes you a good D&D player.
So are you gonna like roll to see if you choose to like go to the council, or you roll into like?
I'm rolling to convince the council.
We're not
Yeah,
at the
I think-
council.
We're going
We
to
have
the
to go-
council.
We're not going
Well-
to the council right now.
I'll go to the council.
We're going to save their butts. And that'll give us leverage. And then we can talk to the council. Because there's an ambush going on right now and they need our help. If we delay, the
Oh,
ambush
I
can go
see.
wrong.
Okay, I see. So they're heading there, but the Red Dragon Army's ambushing them now.
We're ambushing them.
Yeah. So Caliban is trying to
Let's
ambush
go.
the
We'll
Regiment
ambush.
army, but it's led by Bakaris, and from what Darrett is saying, it sounds like this was not well planned.
Well, clearly,
He's-
Bakaris is in
Yeah, because
charge.
Bakaris was in charge of it. So,
Okay.
are they
Alright,
already
then, yeah, let's-
there? I'll ask the messenger. When did they leave?
They left a day ago.
Okay, so we better hurry
Alright.
to either help or stop them.
Yeah.
Because he seems like the type of man who would let himself get goaded into what he thinks is an ambush, which turns out to be a trap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Do we have? Well, I mean, it's an army, so just having less people, I imagine, will make it easier for us to move. So let's just
Let's just
head up now.
go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
So you guys start like with haste. Shadowfax,
We should
show
probably
us
get
the-
mounts or something.
Show us
Do we
the
have
face.
mounts?
How long will it take us to get a mount? Because
You guys are like right outside the city, so it shouldn't take long because you just pop in, find a stable that's just likely right next to the city gates,
Okay.
and buy some mounts or
okay,
Get some
then
mounts.
yeah, let's
We'll
get
return
mounts.
them. Do we have to buy them? I mean, if we buy them, then they're ours, I guess. But I mean, we
Yeah.
just didn't get a bunch of fetching ton of gold.
This is true.
Well, you guys go to the gates.
But you don't know that though.
You
Sure, I
find
wouldn't know
a
that. It's
stable
true.
master, and I'm just gonna make this real fast. We don't need to roleplay this, but
I mean, if we were dividing the loot, I
essentially,
would.
if you want, you guys can flash them. The guys that are military members can flash them their IDs, essentially, and get free horses.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna tell them that we'll return them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is official military business. We need to confiscate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses.
6 actually, but
5 horses.
5 horses and a pony
Oh,
for the barbarian.
for
I mean,
for me.
I'll
For Sunday.
give you a solid discount for.
All right, then
Here's like
will
some-
these be our horses?
I get a full size pony.
Sure.
Full size horse.
All right, if these are our horses, then we won't be returning them. How much?
I mean, I will point out, Casman has a good point. 2 of you guys, one's a Kindir, the other's a gnome, so he does have ponies on hand.
Okay, so 2 ponies. I forget we have a
I
gnome.
want a war pig.
I thought we could
You
just
want a
put
war
2
pig?
people on 1 horse.
You get a pony,
Thunder
stick
is
some
like,
stick some
I'm
like
fine
fake
with a horse,
tusks in
even
it.
though I'm like 3 foot.
Yeah, so Thunder
But
can ride a
our-
horse. Is he large
would
enough
be
to ride a
funny if
horse?
2 people rode
Kindir.
ponies.
You're still a Kindir, man. You're short.
Okay, so pony.
Wait, what
Yep.
is a kindir?
Basically,
It's basically a hobbit.
Yeah, basically a fancy hobbit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not fat with fat feet, but like
Right.
More
Yeah.
think skinny hobbit with ink, like with a thin face, typically no facial hair, with very pointy ears.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so 2 ponies, 4 horses.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are riding off into the sunset with your ponies and horses. And
I cut off the Goblin's King head and it lands into a hole.
you invent the game of golf at the same time.
Anyways,
How
yes,
much
we're on
did
our
we
way
pay
now.
for the horses?
Shh, dang
What?
it, we would have gotten away with it. Shut up.
Never.
Don't
So-
stop talking.
You guys eventually make it to this scene. It takes just a little bit for you guys to realize that this is no longer an ambush. This is a route. And unfortunately, not the route you guys are hoping for. You guys are coming forward, you guys are on your horses. And by the way, these are just riding horses. These are not war horses. They're just riding horses.
Yeah.
And you guys are seeing these 6 soldiers, and they are these wounded Kalman soldiers. They are trying to crawl or limp their way away from this battlefield, and they are being hunted by. You guys will be familiar with these guys, but remember the large dragon guys I was talking about? These draconians, but they're larger, about the size of ogres with silver scales and
Oh,
big wings, and they're flying.
Yep.
That Luz kamikazed. It's
Yep.
these guys.
okay.
I'm gonna send. I should need to send an image of these guys, just so you guys can understand. Like, these guys are big.
The dragon dudes.
Yeah.
All right, so
And
are the
then
soldier
here's the
dudes
plan.
our dudes, or sorry, are
The
they?
soldier dudes
Yeah,
are
they're
Kalman
Kalman
soldiers.
Okay, so we've got good
The
numbers, but my
draconian-
guess is that they've got strength.
Most of them are wounded or dying. We don't want them in sight.
Oh, there's a sorcerer.
There's
here,
this
yeah.
fetcher right here.
And in the back is this man in red and black robes. He is on a war horse, but instead of wielding a sword or mace, he is. You see him holding an orb, and he is yelling out, "Send these miscreants to the abyss." And he is, you see that there's another group of soldiers, and he lets out his hand, and a bolt of lightning goes and electrocutes them.
Uh-oh.
So I need you guys to roll me some initiatives.
Initiative. I have a 4. That's not terrible. Okay. First roll of the night for me. Come on. Not bad.
Modified 20, not nat 20.
All right, Dragon Knights.
Stop it. No.
No.
Bad. Oh no.
One.
Oh no.
You good?
These are what I just rolled. Okay. So.
Of course.
Get my. Here we are.
See you in a second.
Wait, now I gotta find the movement speed of a pony.
Yeah. Hey guys. About the horses. Ooh, dang! Nice, Lewis.
Get him.
So 21 for your initiative? Do you only have a +1 to initiative? Okay.
Same.
Let's see.
Dang.
It'd be in the
some really
monst-
good initiatives here, folks.
It is. Alright, so it'd be in the monster manual, I think. Ponies.
They're at the
Riding
end of the
Riding horses, I believe, have a speed of 60 feet. This is why I just looked up online.
Okay.
And then, so I imagine it's like slightly less. Dang it. They're all faster.
The Black Robe Mage is faster.
Pony, 335. Okay.
Alrighty. That's it for my guys. So, first person to go is our cackling little mage.
Really?
He's on a...
Yeah, he rolled
the-
a 22.
He rolled a natural 20, and he has +2 to his initiative, so he's gonna go.
I just rolled terribly
He's
for
gonna-
initiative.
He has 60 feet of movement because he's on a warhorse. By the way, the stream here and the crossings, they are difficult terrain. So he's gonna get a feet.
They have a movement speed of 40. Dang, I run that fast.
He sees you guys coming up and he's like, we cannot have reinforcements. And he's gonna... This is unfortunate. Because I know what he's gonna do.
Bring it.
Uh-oh.
He looks at you guys and says, how fortunate that you all are in a 20-foot sphere, which I did not plan as a DM.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we would be in we'd be in like a single file line, I'd imagine, or at least
Yeah.
V formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually that works. I was just amalgamating you
Real
guys.
quick, I was looking at stuff. Whenever
I like
I
it.
level up, I can change out any of my spells for any spell I want.
True, but you would lose
As long
getting a
as I
new
level
spell,
up.
I think.
I just switch the spell when I level up. So I get like the 2 new spells. I can just like switch out a spell that I don't use for something else. That I
Where,
think
where
might
would you
be
guys
more
want to be
useful.
in this V formation? We want to be at the head.
I'd probably be at the back just because pony.
I think we'd have Michael at the front. And then we'd have, what's Mormon's character's name? Why can't I remember?
Leslie Mormon is
Oh,
not
but
here.
he's not here.
Just so I don't have to worry about him.
Okay.
I decided I don't know right now.
Who has the next highest AC?
So-
I'll probably...
What I was trying to say, instead of having 2 second level spells, I decided I'm gonna switch one of those second level spells out for a 3rd level instead. That way I can have counter spell.
Oh.
Sure.
Because it was a second level spell I never used.
Fair enough.
So
Okay, I
counter
think...
spell.
I think we should have Lewis and Miles in the back, just because Lewis, I mean, he's strong, but he's also technically a glass cannon, and Miles is our healer, and so we want him to be more at the back. So if we get attacked, it's people at the front, and the healer can heal us.
So who is still? So we got Michael at the tip of the spear.
And then
Um,
I'll be on one side, and then Sunder would be on another, and then we'd have, we'd have Jack on one side, and then, yeah,
Something
Kesvin,
like
yeah.
this. Does
Yeah.
that look good for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's the works for his strategy, then that's okay. But like, just more realistically, that's how we would be.
So he's gonna catch. Yeah, he's gonna get 1, 2.
Am I
3,
able to counterspell it?
15, 20. Yeah, you can actually.
I would like to counterspell.
Me too, actually.
Okay.
Counterspell his counterspell.
Don't say that.
All right, bring up the. We'll use the regular 2014. He is casting the spell at 4th level, so it doesn't instantly fail. So it is an intelligence off.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. I can fetch.
So he is going to. He's going to roll against your spell save, Lewis.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level for Lewis, technically. If we're going with 5e.
So Lewis has to roll?
Yes, if the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting of a 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So 14.
With the range of 60 feet. So yeah, it'd be DC 14.
Wait, is the range of counterspell 60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait 1 second as I look up Fireball. What's the range on Fireball?
Probably like 120.
150.
150?
Yeah.
Jeez. Fireball is a nasty 3rd level spell.
So, my question with counterspell: does counterspell is the target where the spell is hitting?
Ooh,
or is
that's
it
a good technical
hit?
question.
Or is
Fireball, yeah.
Personally, I think it would be the spell because you're messing up the flow of the magic within the spell.
It's a
Yeah,
creature
it's-
within 60 feet of your casting a spell. So
I
it's
see.
on.
You couldn't just stay quiet, could you?
No.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm ruining it.
all he needs to make me dexterity saving throws.
No.
Wait, I make such a good point, and then you go and ruin it.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. We know.
I
We read
appreciate
the book.
All in you receive inspiration.
So, question though. Here's another technicality. Are we making the dexterity checks, or are horse mounts making the dexterity checks, or are we all making the
That
dexterity
is a
checks?
good question. I think.
Should we make
to be both?
Okay, so make
Because
checks for both.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the stats for the horse, so he's probably gonna
Do you
die
post-
immediately.
Could you post those stats in the in one of the Dragonlance shadow chat so
Yeah.
people can use?
I mean, I can do the
Because
pony
I don't
one.
know-
Someone else is gonna have to do the horse. I could do it, but it would just take me
Okay.
a second.
I
I
can do
rolled
it.
a 17 on my dexterity saving throw. My horse rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that fetcher's gone.
Yeah.
All right, my dexterity check will be. Ooh, nice. I love that I have advantage now. 25.
All right, I'm just sending it. Do you want me to send it to the Dragonlance or the general chat?
Dragonlance.
Okay.
All right, the pony.
Okay.
The pony has a dexterity of +0.
The horse
I got-
also. So, my horse got a 7.
My horse got it too.
These horses are not
These
looking
horses-
so good.
These horses are gonna die.
How are you kidding me? I
They
should've
have-
stuck with it.
The pony has 11 hit points, my dude.
I got 17. Horse got 15.
Let's see, how much health do I have? My rolling's been terrible today. Okay.
How do I
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
gonna
higher
use my
dexterity than a
inspiration.
freaking horse?
Okay, that's better.
Yep, I think my horse
Okay.
is dead. Good thing I didn't name it.
I named mine.
Oh no,
I
wait,
think
sorry,
the
no,
only
those would be
person that
that would be
is
2 dirty
escaping this
20s.
might
That'd be 2 dirty
Espen.
20s. My bad.
Just looking at how the battlefield.
The horses are still probably gonna die, but yeah.
Sorry, Kespin, I was wrong. I just realized you would be out of the range of this, so you don't have to worry about this, Kespin. But everybody else, yeah, worry.
Kespin wouldn't be in range. Okay.
Yay, Miles, your horse is
All
dead.
right. So, all you guys, the actual people, you guys save and take half this damage. The
26?
horses all fail though, and all die.
Wait,
My
whoa,
horse
whoa,
got
whoa, whoa.
15.
You're fine, Kespin. You're out of the range.
Yay!
I was trying to say that.
Even on a
So
save, they
even
have like
though-
11 HP, dude.
I'm
Go
sorry,
on,
man.
roll the damage.
He did.
Roll.
It's
What was the damage?
26.
So that would be
So
13.
even though I got a dirty 20 for me and my horse,
Good night,
What's
everybody.
up, bro?
Good night.
Well,
The horses
Good night.
get engulfed in flames, and you guys are bucked off.
All right, so that's 13 damage.
as I'm flying up in the air from getting bucked off, I myself am gonna cast Fireball.
I don't think that's
All right.
So as I'm going up and I see the mage, I cast Fireball.
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna
how
use
much-
2 sorcery points to
1,
twin
2,
spell it.
3, 4,
That way I fire
5,
2 at him.
6,
It's an AoE. You
7,
can't
8.
twin spell fireball.
We did it once already.
That's stupidly broken.
This is why it got changed.
You can't. It has to be like a direct target spell. I'm
Like,
sorry to
actually,
keep
this
rule
guy-
lawyering you, but you get.
Gonna move over here. I mean, yeah, no, he's gotta go half, and so that gets 30. Horse is dashing though. It's like
Oh, he's coming at
over
us.
here.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, then don't fireball because we're gonna get the guys, Lewis.
I'm just trying
We're
to
gonna get-
calculate 60 foot of horse
Well, I have
speeding.
to do some calculations and read some stuff real quick because my
Well,
thing got
technically not
messed
you.
up.
What? Who's? No, it is your turn. Yeah, it is your turn. Here, guys go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five times 8. So that, yeah, that's 40. So I can move all the way up. That's good.
Well, I could use a combination of Careful Spell and Heightened Spell to give the Sorcerer disadvantage and give 5 soldiers.
That's true. Careful
Success.
spell would be really good to use.
That actually would be a good use of sorcery points right there.
And then I use the Heightened to make it to where he has disadvantage, and then Careful Spell to make it to where 5 of the soldiers will succeed.
Exactly.
Okay. So
What-
he is now. So
You can
at the
probably
end
make
of the,
that
of the
dragon
wizard's
fail, too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
It's a
9.
heightened spell.
Okay. So here's the thing, Lewis. He moved up his last little bit. So he cast a spell. So he ran, cast a spell at you, and then moved the rest of his speed and move in to get closer. He's now within 60 feet, so he is going to cast Counterspell. However, I'm going to use the new rules of Counterspell because I don't want to screw that over. So in the updated 2024 version of Counterspell, instead of a nope card for 3rd level spells and lower, it's a Constitution saving throw on the caster. So I'm gonna have you roll a
I kind of like
Constitution
the
saving
nope,
throw.
but okay.
I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna. You guys can keep using the 2014 counter spell, but as for monsters, I kind of want to use that. That way, I'm not like noping you guys because it's different
it!
for when.
Do it, you coward.
Do it.
What did you roll?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Constitution.
So that was a nat 20.
Of course it was.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
All right. That. Yeah, of course that's fine. So, you cast the spell. Roll the damage. If we wanted to, and Lewis, you can just do it off of roll 20. Oh. That's what I did.
Okay, so that'll be 6d6.
8d6 actually.
8d6. Is there a thing for 8 of them?
So you can do slash roll and then 8d6
Hold up, I gotta
in the chat.
What?
pop up. Just give me a second. Boom.
It's a lot of sorcery
So-
points though to do, but it could be worth it.
Okay.
That's 1d6. So just do slash roll and then 8d6.
Look, I
Slash
have
roll.
86 right here.
Or you have Moroni roll them.
You know what? Let's have Moroni.
I mean, I can roll 2 of them.
I trust the roll of a person more than that of an AI.
Agreed.
That's fair.
I don't like them dang droids.
Nope, just can't trust droids.
No, you cannot.
Logic.
Droids aren't allowed in this establishment.
We got. Oh boy. I don't want to do the math. I got 2 4s, 3 5s, and 3 6s. It's
Make 10.
2 4s.
Yes, it would hit the dragon dude. Let's go. It would hit
Hey.
both of
2,
the
4,
dragons.
3, 5, so that's 15.
26,
8.
16 plus 26, 39.
That's about right.
Man, fireballs are massive.
2 4s, 3 5s, and 3 6s.
No, 2 4s, 3 5s, and 3 6s. Yeah.
Okay.
26,
So that's
26 plus 15.
20,
41.
30, 35. That's 41. 41.
Yeah, 41.
41. Wow. So you just explode that area. So 41 damage.
Boom.
You hit
And then I'll use the
only
careful
that-
spell to
that
save
dragon guy
this,
and
our
this
5
is-
companions. Careful spell, so they immediately succeed and not take. I believe they don't take damage.
Correct.
Oh, I gotta roll this actual saving throws for these guys. My bad. I was too focused on the counter spell.
Yeah. So all 3 of these, the 2 dragons and the
Yeah.
sorcerer, and the sorcerer
The 2
would have
dragons-
disadvantage.
Fail, unfortunately. The wizard, I believe, barely succeed. He got a 15.
He has. I'm using. What was it?
Heightened spell,
Heightened
so he would
spell,
have disadvantage.
so he has disadvantage.
Oh, that guy has disadvantage. Okay, no, it's still 15.
I doubt that.
Loser.
No, seriously, I rolled 13. He has a +2 to dexterity, and
You rolled
that
the
was the
13 twice.
lowest roll. The other roll I got was an 18.
Sad.
Spell save DC is currently 15 at the moment.
Hey,
So
half damage
that
is still pretty good.
Meets
If
it,
it meets,
meets.
it meets.
Yeah, but he still takes half, and the dragons totally failed. They got like 2s.
Thank you, dragons.
Draconians, I guess.
So yeah, 41 damage to
41
was the total.
Jeez.
Yeah, this guy.
So the dragon's done.
Maybe.
They're still up, but they just took a heap ton of damage. 'Cause these guys are big, so they're kind of buff and beefy. They did take a bunch of damage. It is now. Oh, that was a crunchy turn. It turns. It is now your turn, Michael.
I'll be back on in a second.
Okay. How many did I
Actually,
get?
let's go.
Nice
Yeah,
argument. Unfortunately, fireball. I love it.
I can't make very far. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna run up right here to the edge of the river, and I'm gonna launch a crossbow bolt.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna shoot somebody with my crossbow.
All right, you're shooting the mage.
Yeah, I'm shooting the mage with my crossbow. Okay. 19 on the first, well, natural 19. It's modified 23. The first hit
That's
For
a
my
hit.
second attack is a modified 17 to hit.
That is also a hit. You
Okay.
see like some magic barriers try to like that are surrounding him try to deflect the bolts, but you're able to pierce through.
Magic. All right. The first bolt does 8 damage, and the second does 7. So
All right,
what's that? 15 in total. Yeah.
15 damage. Guy got hit pretty hard and fast. So quickly.
Okay, that's it for
It
my
is-
turn.
All right, it is now Sunder's turn.
All right, I will rage, and then I will move all the way up to here.
Nice.
And I will just take the glaive and just stick it into his chest, basically. I will do a reckless attack
On who?
on the sorcerer.
You have enough movement speed to get there?
I do, as a monk.
Ah, nice. So he is on a horse. So that actually is kind of cool. Yeah, roll to hit.
16.
That hits.
Okay. So it's 1d10 plus 6 damage. Oh. Why did I put 4? It's plus 6 to hit. So plus 4 damage, so 1d10 plus 4. Where's my d10? There we go. You're good. Alright. That is a 1. Great. So 7 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
All right. You slash at him, and you cut him on the leg as he's rearing up his horse. It is now. It technically would be Alden's turn, but Alden is MIA.
He's right
Kind
here.
of MIA. Oh no, he's back. Alden,
Yeah,
it is
sorry. I
your
was
turn.
just trying to see if I could get the activity to work, but
Yeah.
oh well.
I have 3 different devices running.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Why are you done? Okay, there we are. All right. Okay. So. Okay. How is?
I will.
How are
I'll
the
point
dragons
something
doing?
out.
Because
So the dragons have not taken their turn, so you
Yeah.
would have assassinate on them.
yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. How are they both doing? Well,
They got
how
hit
many-
with
I guess,
41 damage. How do you
pretty
think?
burnt. They're like
I-
really bad right now.
I guess that's what I'm asking. Aside from the 41
They're
damage, have they
bloody.
taken any damage?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
We've been focusing on the mage so far.
10, 5,
Well,
10,
the two
15,
these
20,
two dragons have taken
25,
damage from that
30.
fireball.
35.
But he's talking about any other damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up a bit, and then I'm gonna pull out my bow. I'm gonna pull out an arrow, and I'm gonna shoot at one of this dragon.
All right, you have advantage, sneak attack, and crit potentially.
Okay. That's much better. All right, the first roll is. Okay, so the 16 plus Dex plus Con, so that's going to be 19. That's going to be 22 to hit.
That is absolutely a hit.
All right, and then I get sneak attack, right?
Yeah. So you double your sneak attack damage and normal damage, so it's a crit for you.
Sweet. All right. 2. 12. Plus 6 is 18. 16, 28. That's going to be 21 damage.
This guy's dead. You shoot him in the chest, and he starts exploding into the spectral visage, like what happened to the other big guy you guys saw last time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this freaking, but you guys are not close enough for it to affect you guys, the fear thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this guy is dead.
Yay!
Yay.
You just deleted somebody from the battlefield. Good job. It is now Tespin. It is your turn.
Cool. So these guys aren't bad, right? Those ones are.
Those are
These
our
guys are all wounded. Yeah.
Okay. They're on ours. Okay. Let's see. I do have a new spell I kind of wanted to try. Called Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Yeah.
What's that?
Something familiar.
Designate creatures do not.
That's probably more useful in a surrounded type setting.
Probably. Yeah, I don't want to read all that right now. I'll just go with good old. Let me see.
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite's a classic.
I don't think I have.
We love it.
Wait.
Oh, Divine Sight's more of a paladin thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Divine. What is it? Divine Spark.
oh yeah, Divine Spark. That's the
Yeah.
new cleric thing.
Still good. Let's go with. You know what? We'll use a spiritual weapon. Why not?
Yeah.
And you can use spiritual weapon, and then you can I think you can still use Divine Spark because Divine Spark is your channel divinity.
It's true.
Huzzah.
Yeah, we'll shoot the spirit weapon at the wizard dude.
Okay, this guy is not liking how targeted he's getting.
That is-
Rolls a hit.
Well, he charged
21 to
us,
hit.
so
That
Yeah,
is
targeted.
a hit.
Cool. Love that. That is 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
Yes. And then, yeah, why not? We'll use the divine.
So,
Uh,
Divine Spark. Let
actually,
me look it up.
let's hold off on that. I'm just gonna hit him again with it, with the spirit weapon.
I'm gonna say you can't hit twice with the Spirit Guardians. I know I said with the action thing you can use it, but that's
Spirit weapon.
yeah.
Okay.
You can't use twice. You can't milk it with an action, but you can say oh, I can use Spirit Guardians as my action, and then I'm okay with and then using my bonus action to use um, Healing Word. I'm okay with that. I just am not okay with you just double slamming with Spiritual Weapon.
That's fair. That's fair. I haven't actually tried this yet. We'll go with fire. I haven't actually used it yet.
Oh, you shoot your gun?
No, firebolt.
Oh, Firebolt.
Yeah.
All right.
That is
Roll to
a
hit.
15 to hit.
That is exactly a hit.
Sweet.
That's 2d10 damage, my friend.
That is 19 damage.
Oh,
Jeez.
Dang. That was a good roll.
that was.
Not
Yeah.
that much damage.
19
but still.
damage for a cantrip. Dang.
He's looking pretty
Yeah.
bad, guys.
Good.
That was a lot of
Of
damage
course
his
he
way.
looks pretty bad. He's a bad guy.
Ha.
So this guy
That's funny.
flying over, he's gonna go to Kespin.
No.
This guy's also gonna fly
back here.
over.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna
Dang,
go
they
for
can
this
fly.
this dude. Yeah, these guys fly. It's 60 foot of flying speed.
Oh. Okay.
Unlike other Draconians, these guys can fly.
Yeah.
And then this guy's gonna go for Michael.
See, I'm
Yeah.
back
Pretty
here.
cool.
I think that's
But this
That's
guy's gonna
thunder.
attack. This guy is gonna go first, and he's gonna attack this guy on the ground.
Attacks on me do have advantage, and I'm not using my shield right now.
So he does hit, and this guy is pretty much dead.
No.
He brings his spear down this guy's crawling body and just slams it on him.
Back off, you spooky.
I can't believe you do such a thing.
He then is going to
So
swing at you,
uncivilized.
Thunder, with his tail.
He has advantage.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Didn't get super great, but he still did get a 16 to hit.
That's exactly it, yeah.
No.
He got 6 points of damage.
Reduced to
And you must
3.
succeed a strength check or be knocked prone.
37. Alright, I have advantage on that.
Barbarian.
Saving throw, actually. Saving throw. My bad.
Wait, do I have advantage on... Because I don't have advantage on athletics checks, but I don't know if that carries over to my...
You're raging. I think it does say saving throws, so yeah.
You have advantage to strength checks and saving throws. Perfect, okay.
And then this guy's going to do... this guy that's right in front of you, Michael, he's going to attack you 3 times.
16.
Jeez.
That is enough.
Okay,
You're
cool.
still standing.
He's happy with me.
All right. Ooh, he hits both times with his big swords. Because that is 21s on both of them. He does not hit with his tail, though.
Ha! Cut your tail off.
But he still gets you good. First slash, 10. You take 14 damage on the first slash.
Okay.
And you take 15 damage on the second slash. As he takes his 2 massive swords that he's wielding in both hands and just brings them down on you. You're just not used to... Like, these swords, they're about the size of, like... of great swords for you.
Okay.
He's wielding them with 2 hands, so this is unusual for you. And then this guy is going to attack you, Sunder. With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah, 16.
That's a hit. And that's a natural 20
No.
for the tail. Roll me a strength saving throw, but you are going to get hit a lot. with a
That's
lot of
fine.
damage.
I take half damage. Dirty 20.
8. So it's 12 damage for the tail.
So 6, okay.
Then for the swords. 7.
Are they magical swords? Wait, does
And
it...
not magical swords, so you still get resistance.
Okay.
7, 15, 19 damage for this first sword.
19 for the
Wait,
first, so that's
19.
8. So 31 minus 8.
Yeah, and then add an additional 5, and that should be good.
Alright, 31
Actually, roll
minus
that.
11.
If I'm at an 80s rave or a lightsaber duel.
I can't tell.
That's legendary.
Yeah, that is it for them. It is now the mage's turn. He is going to... He does not like where he is. This is not what he wants. He is going to bonus action. Oh yeah, he's going to bonus action Misty Step.
Counterspell. I'm playing.
Might not be a bad idea,
If
actually.
you want, you could do that.
I don't have another counterspell.
Okay, so technically... yeah, okay. And then this guy is then going to... Alright. Can I make a shape? Because he's going to cast Cone of Cold. Which is a 60-foot cone, I believe.
Sheesh.
He really wants to hit me.
Yeah, he does not like an additional spellcaster on the field. 60-foot cone originating from yourself. So this is gonna hit everybody but Sunder.
And
Wait, even
Michael.
Michael?
Not Michael.
Yeah, I'm not in that range.
Michael's not
He's
there.
gonna
I'm
move
over-
a little
I'm
bit
right
back
there.
because he really wants to get also Michael, so he's gonna move back a little bit.
Yeah.
Would this be a charisma saving throw?
Oh, bogus.
But then he would still, if he was right here, then he would still be next to me.
Yeah. Wait, how do you do the cone? I'm confused.
In
You're
measure.
right there.
Yeah,
So
like,
it's in the
Yeah, you'd be
draw.
Measure,
you would get,
and then you
would
change
get
the shape.
this guy.
Oh,
He would
yeah,
get
measure.
Yeah, he would get. Okay, he's gonna do right here.
So,
He's gonna get his guy, but he's gonna get all these guys as well, and you guys.
dang.
So everybody except for Sunder, roll me Constitution saving throws.
That'll be a dirty
And
20.
Also, his dragon buddy also is gonna roll a Constitution saving throw.
12.
Dirty 20s. Let's go.
16.
I got modified 17.
16.
16. That's a success.
We do different size cones, too. 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees.
Is 12 kosher?
No.
12 is not kosher.
However, you do have uncanny dodge though.
Oh, that's right. I will be using that. Could I have used that last round with my fireball?
Yeah, actually. That was not
Right.
how you do this. Slash roll. 8d8. All right. What's so? You succeed, Michael. What did you get, Jack?
Dirty 20.
You succeed. Thunder. What did you get? I'm sorry. Caspin. What did you get?
17.
Okay. So everybody basically succeeds. Alden technically doesn't, but he uncanny dodges because he's a rogue. You guys are taking 34 divided by 2. That is. Come on, Captain's head.
Would be 2.
17 damage. You guys take 17 cold damage.
I'm glad I have that.
So that is that's his turn. That's all he can do, I think. It is now your turn,
My
Lewis.
turn. Okay. Let's see. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like right there, or even
Okay.
right here. Yeah, right
All right.
there. If I can just move my character, be gosh dang, wrong one. There we go. Like, I think it was right here.
Yep, that sounds good.
Now let me measure this out real quick. Yeah, that's within range.
Okay, then yes.
Making a cast.
Witch Bolt.
Yes.
Someone's gonna need to tell.
as I
Mormon.
run up, I'm gonna reach into my amazing coat that I wear, and I'm actually gonna pull out the wand to use it this time.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
You have a wand of witch bolt.
No,
Wand of
it-
warning.
no, my +2 wand gives me +2 to with magic.
Yeah, that was the
Dude,
dangerous item
to
to give
magic
him.
attacks. Yeah,
Is it just
So,
attacks or
whip it
damage as
out.
well?
just attacks.
That's still not bad. That's not bad at all.
I
All right, roll to
I
hit.
pull it out. I whip it out, and that's a natural 19.
Dang it!
I am now
This
wait.
was-
I'm also I'm gonna twin spell this witch bolt.
haha.
I'm gonna twin spell the witch bolt, casting it at a 2nd level.
he can do this. He's gonna counterspell you again.
How
So I
many
need you to roll me a
third-level spells?
Constitution saving throw.
How many spell slots does this man have?
He's a wizard.
He's a full blown mage, dude. He got his
That's
spell
completely
slots.
fair.
Right, his
that
Unless he's
would-
letting you roll for it.
I'll be a 19.
No, of course.
That's a success. You hit him. Hooray!
Wait,
Hey,
where's
yo.
the other bolt going?
I'm sending both bolts right at him.
I'm sorry, you
You might die
can't do
from the
that.
first one.
Can I do that?
No.
Sure.
Dang.
Send it at.
I'll
This
have-
one hasn't taken any damage, right?
No, he's
this
taking
one-
the 41. I'm about to cap this guy.
Are you goodbye?
I'd say these
Oh,
two
that's-
probably haven't taken much damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
send
they've all
one at
taken the
this.
same amount of damage, but this guy.
Well, some of them weren't in the fireball.
Oh, you're right. Wait, is this guy in one of the ones in the fireball? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that was the one that was in the fireball. So he's
Okay.
yeah.
He's
Yeah, I'm
dead.
about to knock him out.
He got fireballed
I'm
and
not-
cone of cold.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. What I was envisioning with these two witch bolts is like
Full on
you see,
Palpatine.
like, two. You see like two
Oh.
shoot out, but then like spiral around each other.
That would be cool.
So he also
that's what I
saved,
was
but he
envisioning.
died. I forgot about that. This guy is caught in the cone of cold, so he's dead. Actually.
Yeah, this guy was in the cone.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing:
So
you have to roll me a Wisdom saving throw, Michael. 'Cause this
Oh,
guy-
yeah, because they're going to do their
I'm
thing.
about to cap this guy. That is a modified 19.
You're fine. Where did you guys get these dice?
Game Haven, St. George.
Hey, we're not sponsored. Shush.
That
Walmart.
is not sponsoring. I answered the question.
Fair enough.
So how much damage do you do the mage?
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the mage and this guy. So for two of the die, for one of the attacks, I'm gonna have this one on the mage. It's gonna be 22 on the mage.
22 damage.
On the mage. Zap, 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 zap.
30,
Zappy,
50, 57. 57 plus essentially. Oh yeah, he's dead. You electrocute this guy. He tries defending with his magic, but you just roast this man.
Number one rule
And
with
then-
wizards, don't charge the battlefield.
And then on this guy, I'm filling him with 20 points of lightning damage.
Which one was
Okay,
the
that
level
guy's still
2?
up. This guy's still up, and he's very mad.
Doesn't matter, because when next round comes in, he's taking more damage.
All right. It is now. Well, this guy technically had to do a wisdom saving throw as well because his buddy's there. That's cocked. That's a crit fail. He's frightened. That's lovely. Oh well. It is now. It's your turn, Michael. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it's your
man.
turn.
Well, I guess since I'm not engaged at the moment, I'm going to use Second Wind and heal a little bit.
Ooh, second wind.
Plus level. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. I'm gonna move up on this guy. And that'll be my
All
turn.
right. Is that it? Because second Wednesday bonus action.
Is it? I thought it was a full action.
Nope. Second wind's a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna kill that guy.
Would you
All right.
flank him if you moved? If he was right there, would this guy be flanked?
Yeah.
You should flank him. Rane.
He's already flanked.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You should
That's
keep
just like
flanking
that.
him.
Oh, I just realized I'm
Alright.
being flanked.
How much? Do I know how much damage this guy's taking? What was he hit by?
Yeah, he would be flanked. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, this guy took damage from Lewis.
The witch bolt. Yeah, that's it.
He's
Yeah,
being hit
he's
by
still-
Witch Bolt currently. It's a
He's
continuous
still being
spell.
exposed to lightning.
I'm gonna use precise strike on this guy.
Cool.
And for my first attack, I'm using precise strike. For my second attack, I'm using disarming strike.
All right.
So for the first attack is a modified 21. The second attack is modified 25.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. So for the precise strike, I get to add a d8 to the damage. Then for disarming strike, let me see, I don't remember how to do this one. So disarming strike as superior damage target must make a strength saving throw to damage. Okay, so I actually get a plus another d8 to both damage rolls. Okay, and then he has to make a strength saving throw or drop his weapon. That's a lot of freaking dice.
All right, he succeeds. He got a non-natural 20 on his strength saving throw.
Well, I don't think he's gonna survive this strike, to be honest.
But at least he'll hold on to his weapon as he dies.
Hey, go to Valhalla.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
28, 35 damage.
So 35 on one hit. And what was the
35
other
both,
hit?
35 both combined.
Okay, and what was the damage you dealt him, Lewis? Because it was 22 on the mage. What was the other witch bolt
20.
damage?
20.
20.
35, yeah. He's barely still up. This guy's still up, just barely.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll the damage now.
Not yet. It's not your turn. It is now your turn, Thunder.
All right. Let's see. I will. How do I want to do this?
Attack the guy that's not being attacked.
It's fair. Or I could definitely just kill this guy. Well, I guess he's gonna attack because he's being lightninged.
Yeah. You don't want to steal my kill, do you?
Kind of.
Well, the thing is that if you don't kill him now and somebody doesn't kill him and we wait for Lewis to do it, he'll still have a round of combat to reduce other people's health.
Yeah, he'll get in it.
I will attack this guy right over here.
All right, roll a hit.
Do I want to go reckless? Yeah, I'll go reckless. That's a good thing I did. 17.
That's a hit.
Good. Okay.
These guys are kind of like berserkers.
Let's see. 1d10
Kinda like thing.
plus.
They do a lot of damage, but not on the defensive side. Much.
Plus 4. These are the d10s, right? They're kind of like the weird
Yeah.
top-looking
Yeah,
ones.
it's
Okay,
a
so I rolled a 4, so that's
Yeah.
8 damage. All right, so that's 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
Then I will spend a key point to do flurry. Oh, I was at 2, but then we had a rest, so now I'm down to 1 again. I forgot to reset that. So I will spend a flurry of blows to do 2 unarmed strikes.
All right.
I don't get advantage on these.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, then the next one, natural 1. Great, I'm gonna die.
Ooh.
Don't
All
die.
right, dude.
That's it for me then.
Yeah, that's it for you. It is now Kespin's turn, which I think he is going to prayer right now. So it is now their turn.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, it is. Never mind. Sorry. It is Morto's turn. My bad. Sorry, Alden.
Okay, so I'm going to put my bow away. I'm going to pull out a short sword and a dagger. And so
Ooh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move right here. I'm going to stab this guy, sorry, Lewis, with the short sword.
Apparently, people really
Yeah.
want to take my kills.
I probably won't get it. So that's going
I guess
to
they
be...
have an AC of like 16 or 17.
Yeah, that's going to be a 14 to hit.
That is unfortunately a miss. But you
Okay.
can you do have 2, so you can do
I
a
know.
wield.
All right, fine. I'll go at it with the dagger. I was hoping to kill him and then throw the dagger at this guy.
That would have been sick.
That would have. It's been a bad dice for me, anyway. All right, so I'm now going with the dagger. Okay, 16.
That is exactly a hit.
All right, so I get my sneak attack as well. So D4 plus 3d6. 10, 13, 14, 17 damage.
Oh yeah, this guy's dead. You jump up and just gut this ogre-like fella, and of course he explodes in a spectral-like visage. And I need Michael,
Modified 19.
Buddy, and Sunder, and you
Wisdom.
to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Yep, modified 19.
I get it +2. Let's go.
16.
Cheap plastic dice. Oh, 21.
I think he just barely saved. Yeah, this guy's saved. So nobody's frightened.
Yay!
Round.
I'm not right in.
Guy is not dead.
Don't barbarians have a feature that says they have advantage against being frightened?
That's for Berserker, and
Oh, okay.
I'm not a level 3 barbarian.
Okay.
But that is a thing, yes. You can't be frightened or charmed.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy, he sees you, feisty little dude. He's gonna go over here. He's in the middle. He wants to be in the middle of the fray. He's gonna split his attack. So he's gonna have one at Michael, the other at you.
He'll have
Yeah,
advantage against me.
Yeah. He's gonna do 2 at Michael and then 1 at you, because he's gonna use his tail at Michael and try to trip him, so he can get advantage of his next swing. That's a hit. 15. That's 19 damage to you, Sunder.
19 damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled really high.
Yeah.
And then, well, half of that you take half, so
8,
that's
yeah.
about 9 actually.
Half.
And
Yeah, I
then
guess it would be 9.
he's attacking then you, Michael. It's cocked. Oh, that's a hit. That's 21
Okay.
and 17. Actually, roll me a strength
Back.
saving throw.
Yeah, I was like, wait, 17. I thought he used his attacks, and I'm just getting hit by the tail, right?
You're getting hit by a tail and one of the swords. So you only
Oh,
attack
and one of the
once
swords.
with a sword. With
Okay,
that
well.
Sunder.
I modified 24 for the strength saving throw.
Okay, so you're fine. So you take. Oh, you didn't take that much damage from the tail. You took 5 damage from the tail. Oh man, he just nicked you with this sword. He got he dealt you 6 damage with the sword.
That's 11 damage total.
Yeah, 11 damage total.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Huh?
Where are you at?
My hit points?
Yeah.
I'm at 5.
Oh shoot. So he does slash you pretty good.
Well, no,
Glad he
that's, just,
nicked
that's accumulated over time. That's from
Yeah, because you got the mage, and then you got
yeah.
Okay.
So that's it for his turn. It is now mage is dead. It is your turn, Lewis.
Okay. Since he did run into the path of where my Wish Bolt was going to be when my turn hits.
I get it.
Can
That's
I roll
fair.
a
Roll to hit.
Can we roll? I feel like it would be more proper to roll a Constitution first to see if I keep it going.
Okay, that's fair. I actually like this.
See, I'm a fair guy. I'm a fair guy.
Oh, you're good. I like it. It's a fair point.
I'm a fair
I can't
guy.
leave.
I'm a just overlord.
I'm a fair and just overlord as I roll a dirty 20.
Yeah, fair.
So I guess that saves you from spending another spell slot to recast it. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, roll the hit.
I home rule for the spell.
Let's see. That would be with the spell attack bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I always forget to add the spell attack bonus.
For
So-
damage?
No, just
Go
for
to hit.
attack.
So
The
it'll be
hit.
2 plus the attack modifier plus the roll.
Seven.
The roll, the
So-
attack modifier plus 2.
So that'll be like the roll plus 8 because of the modifier from the spell attack bonus and the wand.
That sounds about right. Yeah. What'd you get?
So I rolled a 16 plus the 8.
That's a hit.
I'm not good at math, but I'm pretty
You
sure
just
that's
said
a hit.
16. I'm like, that's good. You hit.
I mean, what
Roll
their armor class is like, what, 13, 14? You have to roll like a 6 to miss. No, 6
The
to
AC
miss.
for these
Well,
things, the AC for these guys is like freaking 16.
Well,
That's an
either way,
11.
You roll an
11
8,
damage.
you still hit.
Yep. 11 damage. This guy, he's taking like a little bit of damage. It is now Michael's turn.
Okay, good. I'm gonna kill him.
Like, it is now my turn to slash.
I'm going to end him right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Mark another one of those down. I'm gonna do the same thing I just did to the other guy. I'm gonna use precise strike on one of my hits and then a disarming attack on the other. Okay, that is a modified. What was that? Math modified 18 to hit on the first one, modified 17 to hit on the second.
Those are both hits.
Okay. Had to
I just-
confirm.
Over 16.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. That is math time. Big math time.
Big nap time.
No, big
Oh,
math
big math. I heard big nap time. I was like, that
Time.
too.
Big math. Yeah,
You're about to go to big nap
for this guy. Don't do it. I am sending him to nap time.
I hope you're ready for forever nap.
That sounds so nice right about now.
Oh, nice.
That does.
Right. 26, 33. 33 damage total.
33 damage. Alright. He's dead now.
Yeah, he better be dead then.
But the question is, he still holding on to his weapon as he dies?
He does. And he goes to Valhalla.
Roll that strength check. I'm make sure this guy doesn't get nowhere.
Rips his soul back down. You ain't going up there.
Guy with the sword in hand.
I would like to roll to
Yeah,
grab
He also has
his
two
soul.
swords.
Roll to intimidate
Yes.
his soul to send it to hell.
It's alright, guys. It's alright. I'm joking. I don't think draconians go to anywhere. In
Yeah, they
lore.
blow up.
So yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna
true.
have you guys roll stuff because it's alright. Roll wisdom
going to be
saving
frightened.
throws to give you again.
I rolled a modified 17. My wisdom
Wait,
saving.
would I roll a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw?
because you're still.
Natural
'cause you're still
20.
within-
Of all the times to roll a natural 20.
You have nerves of steel, Sunder.
19. The first time I
Yeah.
roll a good one with this dice
The
is for
screams,
wisdom
like
saving throw.
these spectral visages that come out of these things, they're like different people that. Let's get the inkling. These are different people these things have killed.
Oh.
Just slightly troubling.
So with your
And-
net 20, Sunder, you actually scare his soul
Yeah,
back down to hell.
good. As I should. I
He
just like
goes
scream
back
into the
down.
sky.
You look at his corpse one last time with a hard stare, and you're just like, oh, it withers.
Well, it wasn't so bad actually. So, you guys defeat these creatures, and as you do, you see more Kalman soldiers. They start trudging past you guys.
This
Now you
guy's
guys have
dead.
killed this advanced party. This guy is unfortunately dead, but the other guys are alive, thankfully, thanks to you guys. And you see finally this warhorse riding past people, and it's two on this warhorse. One is a young man who's taken the reins, wearing full Slamnik armor right now.
Interesting.
The other is a man wearing chainmail, and it's slightly moist. And he's got his he doesn't have he has like a sword, a sheath, but he doesn't have a sword in it. And yeah, you guys recognize Lord you recognize Derek and Lord Baccharis, and Lord Baccharis is clutching to Derek with dear life, and is just looking completely like he's like staring off.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy, something happened. He's just completely staring off into the blue. And Derek is just calling out to everybody like, retreat! This area's lost.
I'll grab a guy or two and help escort them out.
Yeah, and as you guys are like, let me see.
Oh wait, where's the dead one?
Yeah, we need to loot the bodies. Loot
No,
the body.
the dead good guy. I'm gonna use
Yeah,
him
loot
as
the
a
dead bodies while we're running
Yeah,
for our
um,
lives.
So
Yeah,
the Draconian
We won. There's nobody around. I don't think. He has an orb.
I am.
There are more.
I-
You see in the distance, like this is still a battlefield. You see other like dragon army like
Oh.
soldiers.
Okay.
Like there are
Uh,
more dragons and stuff.
Still
Can I-
loot.
Can
One
I
of
check
our
this
guys
guy's body?
that's dead.
Can I check the sorcerer real quick?
Oh.
Yeah, you can check the sorcerer real fast. He has about like 20 gold on him.
I'll take the dead.
Uh,
I'll take the dead guy because I'm guessing the other
Um,
guys can get out.
Well, no, hold on.
See,
Can I use
who-
Revivify on the dead guy?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Who
Revivify.
within my pack has
It's a
the
third level
wisdom
spell.
Minute. Yeah, so you go over and you you feel the power of Mishkio surge from your heart to your hands, and it's you feel like it's almost like electricity like forming around your hands almost, and you go to his chest defibrillates him.
It's just clear.
I don't know why, but I feel like I need to say clear.
I'm totally like, you raise him from the dead, like straight up. It's still divinely miraculous, but
What's it called?
this
I
guy,
am Dragonlance.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't care.
yeah, you
Like,
revive him.
Like as he's walking up to revive the guy, he's rubbing his hands because it's like clear.
Exactly.
I still, I'm going with it. It still feels right.
Cool.
And you guys are, as you guys are riding, grabbing these people, following Derek, trying to escape, off in the distance where, unfortunately, what once was hoped to be a battle won for Kalman, a decisive victory, just turned into a bloody disaster. And flying not too far away, you see, you guys don't see this. This is just for you players. There's something that is much larger than a dragonal,
Oh,
flying in the sky with red crimson scales, and on top of it is a woman clad in plate armor with this white fur cape cascading off of her shoulders. She has a pixie cut, a blonde pixie cut, and one eye is completely normal. The other eye is just a red beaming light. She is staring at you, like staring at the fleeing Kalman soldiers towards you all. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
Wait.
Ooh.
Can we cut to us talking to the council?
No.
Ah, yes.
I really
Write down
I
some
just-
notes.
go for it.
Yeah, write down some notes of what you want to say.
Look,
Make your case.
I have a +7 to persuasion to begin with.
And that ended you up in prison.
I have some thoughts about changes in governmental policy.
Namely, Bakaris needs to be changed. Gone. Dead.
Carlos, by the way, looks like he looks messed up.
he's
Good.
humbled.
So he's okay. I mean, he's normal, I mean.
Yeah, pretty much. He's slightly disheveled.
Oh wait, can I heal Moroni before we end it? Just because.
I'm at 5 HP. We're good.
You know what? Never mind. I've changed my mind. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother talking to the council.
No. No. I will
I-
stop you.
I don't bother. Shut up.
Moroni,
I'm
you
not
get
talking
31
to you.
HP.
I don't
Yay.
even bother with politics. I do my own thing. I don't care for them.
I do my own thing.
As far as I'm concerned, it's not a war crime as long as it hasn't been done yet.
That is true, but I will stop you.
Is there a version?
You're
of the
not always
Geneva
around.
Conventions in
This is true.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
what
be
are
the
we asking
reason they
about?
make the Geneva
Is there,
Convention.
is there a version
Geneva
of the
Convention, like Geneva
Convention?
Suggestion.
More like-
Geneva, version of Geneva Convention
Is there?
in Kryn? No.
So what's the rules of engagement, TM?
Okay, so I guess the closest thing to like the Geneva Convention would be the honestly would be the Knights of Solamnia.
The Honda Accord.
They're like
I want that to be a thing so bad.
oh,
Just in any D&D setting.
oh, they're like knights. They care a lot about honor, and they are. Here's the thing, though. Everybody hates them.
Oh.
Not because they're they're like
So
the
war
Geneva
crimes
Convention.
are
Not
just... Alright, cool.
Well, it's a
It
good
is
thing I'm
Middle
not
Age.
one of them, so I don't
It
need
is
to bother
really
with
no
honor
crime.
or anything.
You
I am
still
completely
do.
fine. I grew up in an environment where you do what you must.
Yeah, so, and you must not be an idiot.
I did survive.
But he's not a threat to your survival. And if anything, by attacking him, you'll be threatening your own survival.
We can do this in a way that destroys him in a way that ends well for us. If we
As a member of-
if we assassinate him, I will kill you.
As a member of the pack, I highly advise you don't kill him. The enemy of my enemy is my
We're not
friend.
talking about Louise. We're talking about Bakaris.
Which was that again?
Mr.
The
Malfoy.
one that Luis is trying to assassinate and Ben is trying to keep from being assassinated.
No, I am not trying to assassinate him.
I'm
He's
doing-
just playing.
I know, you almost insulted him to death,
difference.
and it got you in prison.
No, he insulted
No.
almost insulted his son to death.
No. I only insulted him. He's the one who got so angry he got a nosebleed.
They haven't. I mean, I guess they have. They were gonna do some bad things, but we can handle this properly. I promise. Let me handle this properly. And
I wasn't even gonna bother. I was
Yeah, you
angry
were.
at first, but honestly, seeing the way they looked made me very happy. And it would be amazing if they continued being on the front lines.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
It's taking a play. It's taking a play out of
Please
David's playbook.
That's not your decision to make. Yes. Yeah, I was trying to pull a freaking King David over here.
Look. You saw the look on the sun, right?
The sun's
I
not
should
here.
Oh, I'm pretty.
The
Are you
sun
sure?
did
Oh, whatever.
It was Derek.
I thought that was the sun. Oh no,
Here's a-
sorry,
okay.
not the sun. That was, was that a different person on the back?
Derek?
No, that's
guy.
Dracarys. That's bad.
Oh,
Derek,
my bad.
when he gets a moment, he goes to you and says, that was a complete disaster.
yes.
Uh,
You should never listen to that man
really
again.
lost his nerve. He didn't know exactly what he's doing, and the reason he's like this is, Dracarys the younger is missing now.
Back for it.
Oh,
He was there in the battle,
Oh, he
and
did.
You see?
now MIA.
See, I told you guys that sniveling little
He's a
rat that
POW
relies
now.
on daddy wouldn't be able to last a single day in reality.
I think you were too busy being locked up in prison to say that. Anyways.
now everyone calm down.
No.
It's
I
been-
have said that in front of all of you,
No, you
as
did.
well as that kid.
That's true, you did.
Jen used to say calm down. Luis just goes berserk and says,
But I do go and I do talk to Bakaris. Well, not go talk to him, but I do go by him. Recognizing, I mean, I kind of think my character kind of thinks of his relationship with his family and specifically with his mother and how it was hard to see her go. So he goes, he doesn't say anything, but he just tries to comfort him without necessarily saying anything.
I'm gonna dip from the party and make my way back to the city. I'll use my rat phone to message whoever has the other one
I don't think we've
that
handed that
I'm
out.
heading back to the city.
I think.
No,
Did we?
Well,
Mormon.
Dave, I think has it.
Mormon has the other
Oh,
one.
I
Mormon
think
has
we
it.
can. I
Okay.
think we can continue a lot of this conversation next time, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, we need to end it here.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm already walking back to the city.
Okay.
Cool. Right. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm realizing the time. It's already 10:30, and I'm like, I should probably start getting ready to go to bed.
Weak.
No
It's
Jules
alright.
is waiting for me. Oh, thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Some good battles.
Oh,
You are a
thank
great
you guys.
DM, Corwin.
Oh, thank you.
Here,
Thank you guys for making such great characters. This was really fun. I had to
It's been a
change
lot.
up this entire battle to compensate for you guys.
I was looking at some stuff. Where is it? Give me a second to pull it
Famous
up.
last words taken before disaster.
Here we go. The plan I had at the very beginning would have worked actually.
For Fireball?
Subtle spell. No, at the beginning of the campaign, subtle spell. When you cast a spell, you can spend one sorcery point to cast it without any verbal, somatic, or material components. I have.
Should have pointed it out earlier.
See, I didn't know about this earlier.
Yeah, I gave
but
that
I
to
have this-
Kami, so that way he could
I
always
have
cast
my-
a spell.
I have my things where I don't need to use any material components. I don't really need any somatic stuff. So it was literally only verbal that I needed to take care of. and that's where subtle spell would have come in handy. I just grow the chains and then shrink the bars and walk away.
And that's how you get executed when you break out of prison. I
As if I was
got
gonna
you out.
As if I was gonna
You're
stay in the
welcome.
city. Well, to be fair, they were gonna get me out to enlist me into the army anyways.
No.
No.
They
I
totally
feel bad that
were.
we have not that we didn't do that Western one shot. Like this would have been fun. This is basically like what happens in a Western.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
Yeah, I'm heading
Thanks
out
for
too.
coming.
Alright. Good nachos.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you guys.
Sleep
Ciao,
late.
ciao.
Alright. For people still viewing, I guess, thank you, I suppose. I don't know what the raid means, but that got people here, which is cool. I don't know, that's the thing. I don't know if it's good or not. It just says, hey, you're being raided by 3 people, and I'm like, oh. Okay, that's a first. So yeah, I've got other social medias. This will be uploaded to YouTube. I've got some other gaming highlights. What?
What's your YouTube name?
It's Captain Everett. Okay. No, I put the link into the chat just now.
Okay.
I have so many links now. Sorry, my producer is yelling at me. I've got sponsors. They're pretty cool. Best hoodie I've ever worn. The drink is also good. Check those out. And I'll see you all next time.